Hello YouTube, Freddie Cardona here. Welcome back to another episode of Driving and the News for October 29th, 2022, where our mission is to record history. So let's get right to it.
Against more resources for our police departments? Is it somebody who carries around a phony badge and says he's in law enforcement?
Mr. Obama campaigning for Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock in a very tight re-election race.
That is correspondent Andy Field reporting. President Biden set to vote early today in Delaware. Of course, stay with 1010 Wins for full election coverage. And 1010 Wins election coverage is sponsored by AARP New York. Get voting information you can trust at aarp.org/nyvotes. Wins News Time 11:05. As a husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi recovers from surgery for a skull fracture, we are learning more about the attack on him in their San Francisco home and the man arrested in the incident.
It was Paul Pelosi who called 911 as he was dealing with a 42-year-old man who broke into his home who was saying, "Where's Nancy?" A dispatcher listened in and realized something was very wrong and sent patrol units, lights, and sirens. When police arrived, the suspect attacked Pelosi. Chief William Scott appeared to get emotional talking about what went on.
Their families don't sign up for this, to be harmed. And it is wrong. And everybody should be disgusted.
The investigation is underway. Search warrants are being executed.
Authorities are looking at the rantings on two blogs by David DePape, who has the same name as the suspect, including anti-Semitic and other hateful comments and a slew of far-right conspiracy theories. Correspondent Peter Thomas with more on that.
They're keeping a wary eye on those reports that extremists were actually celebrating this attack in the dark corners of social media. And tonight, a new Homeland Security bulletin warns that domestic extremists pose a heightened threat to the upcoming midterm elections. And there's been a dramatic surge in threats, not just aimed at judges, but also Congress members as well.
That's correspondent Pierre Thomas. President Biden slammed the attack during a rally in Pennsylvania. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell tweeted that he was horrified and disgusted by the assault. Wins News Time 11:06. Checking 1010 Wins AccuWeather. Sunny. A high up to 61 degrees today. Lots of sunshine this afternoon. It actually gets very nice. Coming up next, marking a grim milestone, 10 years since Hurricane Sandy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Vossen, the city's doctor. It's that time of year again for your annual flu shot. And with COVID-19 still around, it's just as important to stay up to date with your COVID-19 vaccinations. COVID-19 and the flu have similar symptoms like fatigue, body aches, headache, sore throat, congestion, and runny nose. And both can make you severely ill. So if you have symptoms, it's important to get tested for COVID-19 and flu to know what to do next. The new, stronger COVID-19 booster and the annual flu vaccine are available at doctor's offices, pharmacies, and vaccination sites across the city. So why not save yourself some time and get both shots together? It's safe and effective. I did it, and I'm glad I did. The time to get your COVID-19 booster and flu shot is now. For more information on flu, visit nyc.gov/health/flu. And for more information on the COVID-19 vaccine, visit nyc.gov/COVID-vaccine.
It has been a decade. On this day, 10 years ago, Hurricane Sandy slammed into our area.
Warning on the subways, most of the other mass transit still shut down. The death toll at 55, including 22 in the city. Millions remain without power. Could be weeks before it's all restored.
That is 1010 Wins Lee Harris from 2012 in the aftermath of the storm that devastated the region. Mayor Adams is due to give remarks on the milestone this morning. New Jersey's Governor Murphy marking the day as well.
But what Sandy tried to take away from our state, the people of New Jersey came together to restore. Sandy proved that sometimes it takes the very worst of times to bring out the very best in ourselves.
The governor also talking up federal funding, saying the state is much more prepared and protected today. New violence in the subway, a knife fight in Times Square early today. This happened just after 2:30 in the pedestrian tunnel between the shuttle and the 42nd Street 7th Avenue stop. Police say two men got into a dispute, turned violent. Two were wounded. They were both taken to Bellevue. The 23-year-old now in serious condition. The 22-year-old was arrested. This came just less than a day after an attack in Harlem just after 4:30 a.m. yesterday. At the 125th Street station in St. Nicholas Avenue, a 54-year-old man was stabbed in the back. Authorities still looking for the suspect in that incident. It's 49 and sunny, went up to 61 in Midtown. Traffic is next on 1010 Wins.
Did you know that a commercial driver's license can earn you more money plus benefits? Learn to drive trucks, buses, and tractor trailers at Ferrari.
So as we get a commercial, if you noticed, they played a clip from 2012 during, reporting the Hurricane Sandy effects and what happened on that day. That's kind of what we're trying to do here, where someone can go back a couple of years, pick a date from the playlist, and hear snippets of what went on that day. And that's what I'm talking about when I refer to this mission as recording history. All right, hopefully there's no commercial now.
Forklift. Save 10% on your insurance and reduce points by taking their defensive driving course. Call now. Get started today. 718-278-6679 or visit FerrariDrivingSchool.com.
Charcoal grill, check. Cooler, check. I see the play you're calling, Todd. Packing your Jeep Cherokee and heading to watch some football.
John, you should be up in the booth. It's Jeep Adventure Days at Ramsey Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
Any advice on the fall foliage pumpkin picking trip I promised my lovely wife?
Sure, pal. Here's the perfect solution. Right now, during Jeep Adventure Days at Ramsey, you can custom pre-order any make or model and get it in time for the holidays. And they can all hold plenty of pumpkins. Don't miss your chance to get amazing deals on any Jeep when you custom pre-order your new Compass, Renegade, Wrangler, Cherokee, and the new Grand Cherokee at Ramsey Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
And don't forget, Ramsey will give you a great price for your used car or truck without any obligation to lease or pre-order a new car.
What's your adventure?
Jeep Adventure Days at Ramsey Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.
Where you'll always find exceptional people,
exceptional deals. I did promise her pumpkin picking.
Enjoy that, buddy.
Winds use time 11:11. Traffic and transit now. Bill Powers.
And here's what we see on Long Island's Big 3. We're seeing some slowdowns over on the Southern State Parkway for you, right around Hempstead Lake. But other than that, the Southern State Parkway is actually in fairly good shape. LIE, a little congestion for you as you head in towards Glen Cove Road on the eastbound side, and the Northern State's going to see some delays heading in towards Shelter Rock Road. Now, on the return trip, if you're trying to head into Queens, you're going to see delays on the LIE into the Cross Island. Again, as you head in towards the Clearview, and then more delays as you head in towards the Grand Central Parkway out towards Queens Boulevard. You've got an accident over on the Van Wyck southbound side heading in towards Atlantic Avenue, an accident over on the Grand Central. This looks to be westbound just before you reach the area of 25A Northern Boulevard, so that's going to cause some delays. And over on the Cross Island Parkway, got reports of a crash southbound side as you head in towards Hempstead Turnpike, so things a bit congested through that stretch of real estate. Now, here's what you need to know about your bridges and tunnels. Outbound GW Bridge, about a 25-minute wait into town minor. Lincoln's going to cost you about 10 on the outbound side. Inbound, you're okay. Same deal over at the Holland Tunnel. And you've got delays at the 59th Street Bridge on the upper deck. Go downstairs or use the Queens Midtown Tunnel instead. Quickly, FDR Drive, got an accident. It looks like southbound side over by 54th Street. Saturday parking rules in effect citywide today. I'm Bill Powers. Your next report's coming up at 11:21. 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
We are all on this planet together, so join Odyssey and find your one thing. Now that it's autumn, check window and door seals for proper insulation and replace your furnace air filter. Join Odyssey, and together, each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow. What's your one thing?
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast with meteorologist Matt Benz.
And out the door here for today, plenty of sunshine out there, though still dealing with a couple clouds across Long Island. Those will break as the day progresses. We're heading up to 61 degrees here for this afternoon. Still chilly for tonight, mainly clear, low 46 in the city, falling back into the 30s though for most outlying areas. Tomorrow, a nice day, sunshine mixing with some clouds, high 62. Then for Monday, turning out cloudy for your Halloween forecast. Any shower that occurs should happen very late in the day. Then a couple showers are likely Monday night, high 66. Tuesday, warm clouds and sun, perhaps a shower in a couple spots with a high near 70. Currently it's 51 degrees in Central Park. We have a relative humidity at 60%. Repeating the current temperature is 51, going up to 61 this afternoon in Midtown. Meteorologist Matt Benz on New York's weather station, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
One recent victim of a random assault on a Manhattan street is a bold-faced name, former NYC Transit President Sarah Feinberg. Police say she was at the corner of West 21st and 6th Avenue in Chelsea on October 20th. Somebody came up to her and slugged her in the face and ran off. She suffered minor injuries, did not seek medical attention. Police are still looking for the guy. Wins News Time 11:14. It is a busy day in the sports world. That's next.
Summer may be cooling down, but your chances of winning just got hotter.
All right, guys, that's the few snippets for today's news. I want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.